Good morning friends, Linda here from my fancy homestead. How are you today? I am having a discussion with a small bird that's up in there in a tree, and it's decided that it is the best time to scream as loudly as they can. I do not know how something this small can produce so much noise. Seriously, it's amazing. We're gonna be doing this bit today. This is a nettle paradise. I was actually waiting for them to finish blooming so that they would provide nectar for all of the bugs and ladybugs that were here. Anyone who eats my aphids is a good person, good bug in my book. There's stones, there's bricks, there is stable door, there's glass everywhere, there's barbed wire, nettles on top of it all, branches, that's 7, right? Different things. First lot vegetation, then rubble, and then we clean the bricks if there are any bricks underneath, but I think there are because I've gone through with pitchfork and I just shimmied down a bit and it was hitting something. So if it's hitting something, there must be something underneath, all the way up to where my finger is, actually, like like that, like this is so hard. Seriously. No? Yeah. Yeah, like that. Woo! I have mastered the art of waving on a camera. Let's start and see how much I can do in 2 hours. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, it's Saturday. Mark wants to go out and he has plans at 11, so I have given myself till 10 to do as much as possible here and see how it goes. Change of plans. I have found a piece of really nice brick there. The bucket's in the way. I have found a really nice piece of brick there. You can see. It's glorious. So I'm just gonna follow it. I'm gonna get another bucket for all of the scrap and all of the plastic and bits and everything else that needs to go in the bucket. And then I have the other bucket, which is gonna be the compostable material, because nettles are exceptionally nice for compost, and they have created this lovely, fluffy, organic layer on top of this lovely brick flooring that I have here. Yeah! Let's do this. Follow my urges of let's just do one piece at a time, and I see how far I have gone. How far can I get, okay? This is not gonna be a good video. I wanted a structure. I am so sorry. I did want a structure. All you're gonna have is me going like, "Woo, look at that! Woo, look at this! Woo, look at this! Look at that!" That's what it's gonna be. Yeah. Come along. I actually wonder why is there so much rubbish here and what actually happened. Is it because it's at the back of the stables and it's been used as a dumping ground for God knows how many years? The layer of the dirt on top of the bricks is about 15 centimeters deep, some places, and some places it's like 6. But I don't know how much it's in inches. 3 inches and 8? 9? Oh, I am so bad in maths. I kept pulling out all of the electrical things, like wires, light switches, cables, and they're not degraded either. They are like they have been cut and then just dumped in here. And then they have slowly turned into like organic layer with wires in it. Because the plastic doesn't degrade. Our house is made out of blue/black bricks that look black, but apparently they're blue. So blue, white, and red bricks. I think this was the entrance to this building, what it was, if you can see at the bottom of the video. And they are the blue bricks. And then the red ones are in the floor. I have no idea what this building used to be. If you have any ideas, please let me know, because it could be really cool. It has like 2 round holes where the door used to be. I don't know if it's for hinges or anything else. No idea. And then the walls have been completely taken off. There's only a single width brick left. I find this sweeping thing really, really satisfying because it's like uncovering new things. It's like Christmas come early and seeing all of the bricks. It is 10:30 and I need to get ready. I have gotten this far. I think it's actually just the middle of where we need to be, but then I'm gonna start going towards the edges. Probably this edge first. This one by the wall, so that we can have a really nice flat surface. Well, it's not really flat, it's bumpy like this. From this little piece of path I have pulled out a full bucket of all kinds of junk. I found 3 light switches, so many wires, so much plastic, a glove, half decomposed glove, but nonetheless I am just very happy about this. I'm gonna try to do as much as possible here this time, because it's apparently gonna be raining for the rest of the week and we want this done, right? So that this is clear and done. And I can start storing my compost here or whatever else I need to store, because there is no roof over it, unfortunately. Or maybe I just need to empty one of the stables, but then the stable roof is like collapsed in and that is not very safe looking. I am very reluctant to store anything in the stables until the roof is fixed, just in case that the other part of the roof collapses in, and if it takes the walls with it, it's just gonna all collapse inwards. And that's not a great thing. Unfortunately, we can't fix the stables at the moment because our builder said we need to save the money for the roof and he doesn't want us to run out of money. And that is one of the big things that is gonna happen. So we are saving like crazy for the spring. Because I think most of the big house stuff from the outside, the roof, the gutters, the flashing, the rafters need replacing, all of that's gonna, and repointing, it's gonna cost a lot of money in the end, because it's a historic building and we want to repoint it in lime. So doing all of the nitty-gritty bits myself, so it's cheaper. I will stop jabbering. I'm very happy with this. I am off and I'll be back. Pinky promise. No, that means I'm lying, right? Pinky swear? Pinky promise? It's gonna be looking so cool when it's done. Yeah. Day number 2 working on this. Yay! I think it's gonna take me a week or so. I find this kind of work very satisfying. Who's with me? Put in a good podcast, listen to a horror story or something else, and just do something with your hands. It's so nice. Random facts with Linda. I'm gonna start a new series. If you ever feel really lonely, and if it's evening, you open up all of your curtains, and then you turn off all of the lights, and you put on a really, really scary movie, and you will never feel alone again. That's a bit dark of a joke from my brain. You're welcome. Who else feels that after scary movies you need to put something like cartoons up so that you feel a bit more secure? That there are no things lurking under your bed? I do still check under my bed from time to time, because just in case that there's something there. I've been doing it since I was a child. Back on the topic about this building though. It's very nicely made. Well, at least what's left of it. On the left you can see that there was a wall that was attached to the foundation and to the stable, and it has been knocked off, so some of the bricks have been broken in half. There are some remnants of a roof being attached as well on the wall in front of me where I'm working, and some bits of wood stuck to it as well. So I don't know, it looks like layers and layers of things that have been done to this place. No idea. How long do you think it takes for this much organic matter to accumulate on top of the brick foundations / floor? I'm saying maybe 20 years, maybe more. What do you say? Leave it in the comments. Yay! I love reading all of your comments. Thank you so much for all of the lovely, lovely comments you have always leaving on my videos. And the care and the worry that you express towards me really warms my heart. I read all of my comments and I try to answer all of them. That's fine. When we just moved into this house, I went through all of the plant pots that were around here, and I found this little spadey thing and I just broke it. I'm really upset about myself. I do not know how to do handles. I really wish that I knew how to replace a handle on a spade, but I do not. Really sad about that. It's not gonna stop me from trying to use it again. I can hold it together with my hand, right? I maybe be able to tape it around with the insulation tape and kind of hold it together. Maybe? Give me advice, please. How would you fix it? Please, please, please. Okay. I was expecting for the brick flooring / foundation to go all the way up to the wall in here, but unfortunately I found out that it didn't. And it was a bit of a surprise for me that it didn't. But then I was starting to think that this house was built in 1700s and the stables are original, so they are with the house. So at some point they didn't have the inside plumbing. And because I'm coming from deep countryside in Latvia, my grandparents' house and our house didn't have any inside plumbing until I was 13, 14 years of age. Yeah. And we had an outhouse behind the barn, usually the cowshed and the stables. So because these are stables, I'm thinking that this is probably where the outhouse was a couple of hundred years ago. So I don't think that there is any organic matter left. Well, all of it's organic matter, but I mean, you know what I mean. It's been a couple of hundred years. I think I will have to dig all of this place up because there's a lot of rubbish that has been buried here. For example, this margarine tub is from 1991 and it has been, I know that because there's competition that has ended on 31st of December 1991. I have gotten half of it done, well, quarter of it done, because I did a strip in the middle and now I have done like a side here and I still have as much to do that way, and then towards you guys, towards that way. And I don't know how far into the bushes it goes either. This is so cool. This is so cool. I have noticed that there's 2 strips of bricks that are going this way. All of the bricks are going that way, except for 2 strips that are going this way. And then here we do not have any bricks behind me. It's literally just a dirt pit. So, did I just find a toilet? There's a trowel as well. Let me spin you gently. I need to take those cement blocks out, slates. And then we're gonna just crack on, yeah? And that's gonna be my Sunday evening. Good morning, friends. This is day number 3 I have been working on this. I don't see if you can see my breath, but there's definitely like puffs of smoke coming out of my mouth. It is cold, but in the same time it is kind of warm. I have 2 hours before work. It's like 6:30 in the morning at the moment. So we're gonna try to get as much done as possible before I need to go to work, because I want this done, because apparently this afternoon like 50% chance of rain. Just a quick before and after. I didn't film much because I was trying to get this done as fast as possible, but I think it looks so much better. What do you think? It's afternoon and I have just finished work. Unfortunately, it's literally started to rain. I got my tools and everything else. It's 5:30 and I was so ready to start work. But I think the cloud that's going past us is very tiny. This morning I cleared off all of this and it turns out we have massive slates in here. I do not know if there is cobblestones or anything else underneath these massive concrete slabs, because they are poured concrete slabs. You know, like they have those little dots on top where you can tell that they are machine made in the factory, and they are large and they are all uniform size and they've just been laid down. Okay, it's fine. Do you want to see how strong I am? It's actually all rotten down. I looked at the maps and around 2000 there was another tree here. So I think This is the tree that used to be here. As you can see, you don't need to be very strong to be able to push this around. Poor little thing. Not really little, I think it was quite large. And I think the other part of it is just there, where I am. It's raining, yet straight above me I can see blue sky. I think I will have my work cut out, because literally just underneath the stump I pulled out a piece of glass. It hasn't fallen in, so it was underneath the tree. How much more glass I'm gonna find here? Give me an estimate, okay? There are my buckets and my little basket of all of the bits for filming. Let's finish this little strip and then we're gonna be done with this side. Yay! We are done. Doesn't that look awesome? I think it continues on that way for quite some time, the path, the bricks, and we will need to work on that another time. That's because I have already done 3 days on this and I need to put video out so you guys can see something. I am very happy with the progress. I'm very happy how it looks. All I need to do is take that stump to my compost pile. It's not really a bin. I'm using a garage that was cemented in as a massive compost pile. I have already turned it once and I really need to turn it again. Yeah, it's like all one wall. I just kept piling it up. Okay, let's do the last little bit and then I can go and have a cup of tea in the evening. Oh, doesn't that look gorgeous? With those stripes as well, like there's like all of the bricks coming this way and then a couple of going that way. There's 4 lines like that. I think I will need to do something about the gaps in between the bricks. There is so many roots from the nettles that have gone in, and I think they will start sprouting back up. So maybe I will need to scratch all of the bits in between the bricks out and put some sand in there. Would that work? What do you think? I love how it's coming along and everything is starting to be tidied up a little bit. One little thing a day, right? That's what it goes for. One thing a day. My greenhouse is falling down. My garage is suspended by acro props, by the way. They're all rusty. You can see them now. The acro props are completely rusted shut, so you can't open them up, and they're holding up the wall. So it is not very stable. It feels like this was a building site, and sometime in the middle of building everything, people just left. We're done. I just need to go and grab my stuff. Trying to walk while holding the camera on this surface, which is very uneven. As you can see, it's bumpy. It's very hard. I'll go grab my stuff and then I'm going inside. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye, friends! The crows are doing a murder just down there. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's about 60 of them. They have started to collect together to do crow parties. That's what's happening.